Hello, and thank you for joining us at xm.com. I'm Cristina Marujos, and you're watching today's Daily Market Comment by Raf Boyajian. Equity markets were showing some signs of life on Tuesday following a brutal sell-off in the preceding days that was led by a plunge in banking stocks triggered by the collapse of SVB and Signature Bank. Emergency measures announced by the US Treasury and the Federal Reserve on Sunday weren't enough to completely dispel fears about the health of the banking system in America and globally, but the panic appears to be easing today, at least in the broader market, with US stock futures turning positive and European shares opening higher. The Fed issued a statement on Monday pledging a review of banking regulation that led to the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. But with policymakers unable to make any other comments as they're in the blackout period before next week's meeting, there is no word as to how the events that have unfolded will impact their policy decision. That hasn't stopped investors, though, from drawing their own conclusions, as rate hike bets have been slashed in money markets, not just for the Fed, but for the major central banks. The big danger now is how markets will react to today's CPI report. Traders seem to think that this crisis will force the Fed to put its fight against inflation on the back burner, raising rates by just a further 25 basis points before going on pause, followed by rate cuts later in the year. The February inflation numbers may serve as a reminder as to why it's unlikely the Fed will drastically scale back its tightening plans. For the Fed, core inflation isn't declining fast enough as price pressures in the services sector have yet to cool, so they have little reason to stop unless they feel the SVB episode poses a real risk to the U.S. financial system. Gold was on the back foot, testing the $1,900 an ounce zone as safe haven demand eased, having surged by almost 6% from last week's lows. One surprise winner in all this have been cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin has shot up more than 25% in less than a week despite the collapse of Signature Bank, whose customers included cryptocurrency firms. Bitcoin came close to the $25,000 level on Tuesday. This was today's Daily Market Comment here at xm.com.